So when we got the Rambler back from Josh last time we were here, we were kind of racing along to try to get this building constructed so we'd have a place to put it inside when we left to go back to Maine. And I never even unloaded the Rambler. When I had sent it up to Josh, I sent along with him a lot of parts that I had for it. For example, I can't remember if I sent these parts or not, but I've got the clutch pedals and the bell crank and everything to put a straight shift in this. I've also got a power steering unit for this car, which I had thought about converting this over to power steering that way. And I had a rear fender, I think for the other side, that I had sent to Josh. One of these fenders, I believe it was this one I'm standing next to, I had done myself, and I had cut the whole fender out. There's a YouTube video out there somewhere, and bought a whole fender and put it in place, one that wasn't rusty. And the other side I had a fender for, but I hadn't cut it out and replaced it, and I sent that fender down with this, and it's in here. I had them cut that apart for shipping purposes so we could fit it in a box, and there it is. Probably not the best thing to have done, but there's still a lot of good fender, and I think the part I was most thinking I would have wanted back then was this rear part, because I think the front part wasn't too bad. But anyway, now we have all this sitting in the car here. Should get it out and see what else is in here and get all that out. So I think today I'm going to start doing a little bit of that. We have a YouTube visitor coming. There's a young lady who is she's like a traveling medical kind of person. I don't know exactly what she does, but it's pretty high-tech stuff, and she travels around the country and does it in different places at different times. And she is coming to see us, to visit us. She's a friend. We've made friends with her over the years, and she's a YouTuber. Her name's Mona. Goes by 63 Sonatech on the tube. Don't think she puts up a lot of videos, but she watches them and she comments on them. And she sent me an email message this morning saying she'd be here in a little bit. So, kind of looking forward to seeing her come. In the meantime, I'm going to start pulling some of these things out. I've got a box of parts in here and another box of stuff down in there. So let me find a place to sit y'all down here. I'll just start pulling parts out and we'll sit them over to the side. I'm still hobbling around on my leg. I'm not using my crutch today. My leg popped again the other night, and when it did, it became a lot less painful. But then it popped again this morning and it became a little more painful. So I haven't gone back to the crutch, but I might need to here. Got an appointment in about a week to have an MRI done on it. So maybe that I should be using the crutch and not walking on it, but I don't know. Hard to decide sometimes. Hard to know. So, let's see what we got here. So you did a pretty good job getting all this in there. Get this all fit in there. This is real Rambler metal right here, y'all. I believe this came off a convertible, if I recall correctly. I ordered this from someone out west and had them ship it to me. Now here's a set of jumper cables, and we got these little seat things. These little seat things got took off it, but they could go back on it. One of them. Nice set of jumper cables in there, and got a little blankie throw down in here, and there's my little spare tire. Still looking good. Need a little air. And there is a nice blanket. I kind of like this since he's got flames on it, and I think they look kind of cool to put it in the window of the car if we if we went to a car show. Yeah, it's good. All looking good. I should get these boxes out of the back and see what's in them. Oh yeah, I can see that seat thing used to be right here. And that would look better if it was back on there, I think.